Second wide-angle story on the show. One of the biggest casualty of Donald Trump's refrain to bankroll NATO anymore has been Europe's long-held belief that it can afford to not put money in defense and instead double down on its socialism model, where work weeks have been shrinking, more and more people are being part of the social benefits, of course bankrolled by the exchequer. The European socialism model, which rested on cheap Chinese goods, cheap Russian gas, and US-funded security architecture, is pretty much over. Why this is a watershed moment for the continent, this report tells you.
We gave you, through this stupid president, $350 billion. If you didn't have our military equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks.
It's time to stop this madness. It's time to halt the killing.
Less than a week after the Trump administration stopped all aid to Ukraine and made it clear Europeans need to pay for European security, Ursula von der Leyen, the EU chief, was forced to cough up over 800 billion euros for the continent's security, to be paid by the entire 27-member European Union bloc. A move that will have a dire impact on the finances of most European countries, which have long ignored their security and defense. Most European nations do not even spend the NATO-mandated 2% of GDP on defense, choosing to prioritize social security. The EU average is just above 1%. But some like Ireland, Belgium, Czech Republic, Germany, Croatia, Luxembourg, Austria, Portugal, and Switzerland do not even spend this bare minimum. Years of neglect will mean the upgrade for armed forces will cost large capex for most European nations. Most European governments are struggling with deficit budgets and higher cost of living, both of which could go up more as governments roll back social spends, possibly be forced to announce less populist measures, and boost defense spending. A protectionist trade regime will probably end the era of cheap goods. End of the Russia-Ukraine war will allow Moscow to renegotiate the one-sided energy pacts, which will increase gas prices. Add to this the high defense costs, and Europe's socialist model may be dead. But how will this impact popular sentiment and politics on the continent remains to be seen.